Namaste, my friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and today is going to be a special 11/11 Ascension Energy Update for today, November 11th. Always a powerful day, this 11/11. Many of you notice I put 11/11 in front of all of my videos because it represents awakening and enlightenment. They are numbers of ascension and rising of your consciousness. And usually during these days, at least for me in my own journey, I found them to be very impactful and pivotal. So today I'm going to break down this energy and what it might spell for you in your own life. Essentially, there is a major turning of the tides, a major big life shifts happening quickly and maybe even abruptly. Number two is you might find that certain things or things are clicking for you now. Sometimes our life can spill into our life just a ton of different circumstances that really do seem to be on all levels, at least from our current understanding, to be a problem or a challenge or negative or just freaking a pain in the butt, basically. And sometimes we can have a lot of these things sort of stack up in a kind of an accelerated way, and we scratch our head because we know that there's something attempting to be bestowed, some kind of lesson trying to come through. There's something where the universe or our higher self is trying to tell us, and we want the problems to go away. We want to get to the bottom of it because we see they just keep coming. But sometimes we need all of that because we'll in the future get to a point in our life where something can come in, and because we've had all those other experiences, it clicks, we get it, we take advantage of the opportunity as it presents itself. And we needed that fuel from all the different things that seemed initially unrelated. Now all of a sudden it's illuminated and making perfect sense. I'll give an example. Many of you guys know I'm moving very soon, today in fact. And a lot of weird things have been happening to me that really just seemed like negative circumstances. One of them is my sunglasses are kind of broken here. I could just pull this thing off. The other day, I was shooting my video and I got completely wet. You guys probably saw it coming because I do sit close to the beach. Regardless, it's never happened. Where I'm staying right now, it's just been breaking down for months. My wife, she was at the gym the other day and they cut off her lock randomly. Little things like, why did this happen? Why are my glasses broken? Why? Well, because just the other day we were visiting my friend in Las Vegas, and all of a sudden the notion to come and move here just sprung into our consciousness with such a strong resonance that it might have been too drastic of a change had we not put the pieces together and say, oh my goodness, I can see now why all of this has been happening. This situation we've been in is starting to kind of wear itself out, and now it's time to move on. But I wouldn't have probably moved on had I not broken my glasses and got my butt wet over there in the beach and all the other different things that have been happening. Your life can click very quickly, and it's very wise to just trust and let go. Number three is you might be experiencing some big endings and big beginnings. Just like me, a perfect metaphor. Out of the blue, I'm moving. A lot of endings, a lot of tying up of loose ends, a lot of wrapping things up. Simultaneously, a lot of preparing and doing involved with a new future venture and just a whole new phase. You might be ready to start a whole new phase of your life. You might be feeling like a different person. Like, where did I come from? Where did my understanding and perception and all these characteristics of me, where they can just sneak up on you, and all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like a different person and on a different path with different interests, all different, all new. But because we live in a physical realm, there are practical physical representations in our life that are reflections of our former self. And in order to be really fully present in this new, there's a lot of sometimes just as fast as we can be moving forward, we have to kind of clean up the mess behind us as we do so. So it can be a big stretch. It can be like a lot going on in your life. But that's okay, because where we started before this ascension, most of us, was a state of complete unconsciousness. A lot of us, misery and despair and addiction and problems and issues. And we're going from a very extreme, dimly lit aura of darkness, and we're exploding straight up into the blinding light, and we are just covering a lot of ground, essentially. We're not going from mediocre lighting to someone turned on a 50-watt light bulb over there, now it's a little bit lighter. No. We're going from like in the caves and caverns to so bright we need sunglasses. It's a lot going on. So with that, going to come speed. It's going to come a lot of unexpected shifts with yourself and your life and the energy, and a lot of like, always decluttering and cleaning and selling off new things and all these different things sometimes associated with it. You might just feel like a busy beaver, but that's okay, because again, you're covering a lot of ground. Just go with it. This is what we came to do. We didn't come to lollygag and to be stuck in one place for a long time. We came to grow fast, and that will reflect itself in your life. Your growth, your vibration is going to be reflected in your reality. And because your vibration all of a sudden is raising very quickly, you're going to experience that. But that's not a bad thing. That's an exciting, awesome, adventurous thing. Essentially, what I really feel what it comes down to with this 1111 is that the stage is being set for the next phase of the planetary ascension. There are a lot of people who are receptive to the call from their higher self, or their true self, their divine self, and are slowly being led into higher versions and higher and greater embodiments of their true self, because that is going to be necessary for the earth changes and just the different things that are in our cards here in this lifetime. A lot of us really have been sensing for a long time that there's something incredibly profound that is to occur here on the planet, and we might not be able to put our finger on it. Sometimes we might have a bit more clarity than other times, but regardless, there's something that we know we came to do / experience. And there's going to come a time when we're experiencing it. But for that to happen, for us to do our job, we need to be in alignment. We need to be in the proper ideal vibrational frequency, so that we can do what we came to do and know what we would need to know when we need to know it, and do our work, essentially. I don't mean that in some sort of like specific job. I just mean we all kind of have a role to play, a light to turn on. That light is us. And if we've been behind in any way, then this 1111 is going to go whoop. It's going to get you up to speed, basically, so it can be fast. It's fast for me. But I look forward to my light being turned on more brightly. I look forward to start being a fuller embodiment of my true core self, because it feels great. It feels natural for me. It feels natural for you. That's what we came to do, is to be ourselves fully. I think this is kind of again, setting the stage for the next couple of years, maybe, where the planetary ascension is going to start becoming more obvious to everybody. This might involve earth changes. This might involve a lot of secrets coming to light. A lot of light worker type, leading edge folks like yourself shining more obviously, where people say, whoa, I've been watching you these past few years, and though I've been puzzled, I'm now intrigued, because you seem to have a pretty kick-ass life. What's your secret? We came to just show people that you can really relate with your reality in a way that where you have like the belief and the knowing that you are an eternal spirit. This is a divine existence, and you can sort of take advantage of your divine nature and allow that to assist you in creating an amazing life. And I just think that's going to start to become more evident. The light workers are going to rise, in a sense. So anyways, my friends, that's just my own perception. That's my own take. These are not predictions. That's just me expressing what feels appropriate in this very moment. And I hope you can benefit or get something out of my messages. Yeah, that's about it, my friends. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you next time. Namaste.